Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Lemus. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Power is still on for now at the hospital, but officials are mum on the payment plan going forward. Also tonight, remembering the Sinamai's history is given a place and a name. And the lights are out, the bathrooms are closed. Who does the maintenance on public infrastructure? In sports, 60 bikers pedal from Bonsai Cliff in a bike race that featured road and mountain bikes. Stay with us, we have these stories and more up next.
What's the move?
Cycling is a great way to see the island and maintain a healthy lifestyle. To stay safe, here are a few things to remember. Make sure you can be seen. Wear bright clothing and make sure your bicycle has the required reflectors and lights. And of course, always wear an approved, proper-fitting helmet. Always ride in a single file and with the flow of traffic. Help us make our island safer. Always follow the rules of the road and ride safely.
Mickey D's McCrispy. Formerly known as the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now has some respect on his name. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Real talk. The Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich should have been named Spicy McCrispy from jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, May 5, 2023. CUC and the hospital has reached a negotiation and power is still up. As of today, power and water services for the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation is still hooked up. The Commonwealth Utilities Corporation did schedule a disconnection of service for Thursday, May 4 at exactly 6 p.m. due to an unpaid balance. But the two agencies met at the governor's office to sort out the details. In a statement from Board Chairwoman Janice Tenorio, CUC held off the scheduled disconnection of CHCC's utility supply following a breakthrough in negotiation that took place last night. She says both agencies have been diligently negotiating for the past weeks, and she believes that progress was made last night. But because of the negotiating period, she is unable to go into details. Tenorio says, quote, "What I can say is this. I do acknowledge that an agency such as CHCC is critical to the health and safety of our Commonwealth, but I reiterate there must be accountability. I believe that this breakthrough holds all parties accountable," unquote. CHCC spokesperson Lee Tenorio informed KSPN that they will be meeting with the governor next week. The hospital owes CUC $53 million in utility bills, while the Department of Public Works owes $1.2. The path to overcoming drug addiction can be both heartbreaking and challenging. This week, a half-dozen individuals took a further step forward and were recognized on their road to recovery. The Hibiscus Hall in Crown Plaza was packed on Thursday morning as many gathered to witness the drug court graduation and proclamation signing ceremony declaring May as Treatment Court Month. Jasly Camacho Regis is a mother of 6 and is also a fresh graduate of the CNMI Drug Court program. Regis, along with 5 others, have made significant changes to their lives, reaching a milestone that is unforgettable.
It's a really wonderful feeling. It's like I'm finally free now. But, the best part is being able to be there with my kids.
Amanda Cruz is a counselor and has worked closely with the 6 graduates in the past months to get them where they are now. She says recovery is a lifelong journey and commitment. It's a new way of life and much more.
Recovery is and will always be selfish, and that's okay. I know you've heard us say time and time again that recovery is a selfish journey. It means putting yourself first and doing what you need to do to better your life, even if not everyone agrees with your choices. Continue to be selfish with your recovery because selfishness in your recovery is necessary for its survival.
The NMI judiciary system is taking a new approach in criminal justice, where they would like to treat the underlying cause that leads to criminal behavior.
Sending persons to prison doesn't change the behavior. It temporarily incapacitates the behavior. It doesn't rehabilitate them, it debilitates them. It strains family relationships. It makes them outcasts, undesirables. Simply put, there's nothing good that comes from prison. It really does not help a person who has made a mistake. Instead, it institutionalizes them and teaches them to develop criminal thinking.
The success of the drug court program led to the creation of the mental health court program, which inspires them to pursue more, such as the Veterans Treatment Court, Juvenile Treatment Court, Re-entry Treatment, and others. The drug court is made possible by many partnering agencies such as the Attorney General's Office, the Public Defender's Office, CGC, DPS, HOPE, and much more. Regis shares this message with everyone.
If you're struggling with substance abuse or mental health disorder, reach out, speak out and talk. There's a lot of resources available in the CNMI. You just need to ask. We're always here available. Hagan Wong United for Recovery is new and they're available at Mariana's Business Plaza, Suite 208. We provide a lot of peer support. If you're not comfortable going straight to the counselors, you can reach out because it is a peer-led organization and we all understand where you're coming from. So reach out and get the services you need.
The history of the Commonwealth is rich, varied, and now more of it is preserved and protected. This week, our local college honored a former professor whose life's work involved the past.
Sam Mcpheeters saved records, not only from the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, but he saved records throughout Micronesia that have historical significance.
The Northern Marianas College on Thursday unveiled the Sam Mcpheeters collection before island leaders and community members. The collection showcases the work of the late Mcpheeters, which includes books he co-authored and other important documents that tells the story of the Marianas all the way back from Trust Territory times. Acting Governor David Apatang says preserving the historical work of Mcpheeters is important.
The historical record that Mr. Mcpheeters collected and saved in his lifetime will remain his legacy to us.
NMC President Dr. Galvin Delon Guerrero calls Mcpheeters a titan of research and scholarship and says there is only one way to honor his legacy.
The way we honor the legacy of the past, the way we honor the legacy of our shared history is by fulfilling those promises to the people that have come before us so that we can pave the way for the people that come after us. And that's really what it is honoring those promises.
The family of the late Mcpheeters was presented a recognition plaque that commends his many accomplishments and contributions to not only the college, but to the NMI.
And he's done this through decades because of how important maintaining these stories are, so that they're never lost. And 30, 40, 100 years from the future, you know, we have something that we can look back on in black and white, or by that time, HVR headsets or brain implants, whatever it is. But we have it, you know, and he loved collecting the stories. He loved having the knowledge and sharing the knowledge.
Former NMC president and spouse of the late Mcpheeters, Agnes, says she is happy his work is being shared with the rest of the community.
Not keeping them together, we will have lost a huge history in our place. So that's why we started here at NMC, the place, so that we can get at least most of those things, so that our students, our future students, will be able to do research and know how we came about to become U.S. Because without those information, we'll be lost. We will not know how we became U.S.
CNMI archivist Ray Munia has been going through the documents for months, cataloging them and digitizing as well. In line with Historical Preservation Month, he couldn't be happier to unveil the collection.
Imagine important decisions were documented. The digital era back then wasn't as advanced as it is right now, so all we have are paper records. So it's really important to, again, preserve it. And it also aligns well with Historic Preservation Month, right? People saving places. This is a clear example of Sam Mcpheeters' record saving the CNMI. I mean, documenting everything, political status, CNMI and immigration, here in the CNMI, Micronesia, and in the Pacific.
Capital improvement projects put new infrastructure into the CNMI. But what does that mean if there isn't proper maintenance? In our next story, the lights are out and the bathrooms are closed. Our Chris Nelson reports.
The closure of the Puerto Rico dump was one of the biggest infrastructure projects in NMI history. Many viewers will remember in the 90s, the Puerto Rico dump used to routinely catch on fire. The smoke would at times float through Smiling Cove Marina and through the Hyatt Hotel. Saipan had a major fly problem as the insects feasted daily on the organic matter. It was a big victory to close the dump and open the Marpi landfill, and the $30 million spent to turn it from dump to park was a major win for the Commonwealth. The former PRD is now the Eloy Enos Peace Park, but the project comes with some responsibility, a 30-year obligation to monitor, test, and maintain it. There's a special liner that covers the material underneath, and officials need to make sure that nothing punctures it. Surrounding seawater also needs to be tested, and maintenance will be an important environmental issue for many years to come, but there are signs that maintenance at the park needs to be improved. How do we bridge from building to operating?
I know that Parks and Rec has also been around there, because whenever we ask to, hey, can you guys just water blast, you know, like the swells that go down into the water, or just to take out a lot of the plants or overgrown grass. Even on the side slopes, there's a lot of overgrown tangan. You know, and sometimes it just covers that riprap, you know, that supposedly is an erosion control measure.
These solar bollards were installed in 2017. They each have a solar panel and individual batteries and lights. Batteries are supposed to last for 10 years, the lights for over 20 years. However, all of them are currently out and have been for the last couple of years.
Could it just being a lot of rain and, you know, it got moist in there and it just, maybe it's soaking wet and you know, supposedly that's part of a maintenance issue, a maintenance plan that a facility has to go through.
Maintenance is an issue in a number of places. These are the bathrooms up in Marpi at Bonsai Cliff. They were renovated a few years ago with funding from the Marianas Visitors Authority, but they have fallen into major disrepair and are no longer in use. They are currently locked up. And these are the bathrooms up at the last command post. They are also closed up. and falling apart. So where do tourists go to the restroom in the Marpi area? As of now, the only bathroom in the north that's currently operating is located at the Grotto, and it's not in great shape, nor does it have the capacity to handle the needs. There's just one toilet and no privacy.
Even if you go to Papo Beach, a lot of time it's locked, so people can't use it. What do we do? Under our program, most of our federal grants, they let the maintenance responsibility be the state. And so, I've always advocate for more maintenance money in all our facilities. Whenever we build something new, it really must a maintenance plan, and we always come up with a maintenance plan. Now, of course, for the lack of funds, perhaps, sometimes maintenance does not become a priority.
MVA is not currently responsible for tour sites, but as it is such an important part of the tourism product, the National Tourism Office, or NTO, is supporting local legislation that would give MVA the legal authority to participate in some of the management and infrastructure decisions that currently reside elsewhere. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
All right, coming up, a band from New Zealand is making its way here to Saipan, and we are giving you a free chance to catch them live. Stay tuned.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it.
My doctor gave me the pills, so they must be safe, right?
If taken exactly as prescribed, short-term use can be safe, but painkillers have real risk. Misusing an opioid painkiller can cause serious harm, including addiction and death, and misuse can happen quite easily. Make sure you never mix them with alcohol, antidepressants, sedatives, or sleep aids. And if you are prescribed an opioid, you need to tell your doctor about any other drugs, including herbal supplements that you are taking. It only takes a little to lose a lot.
This project was supported by a grant from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation. Contents are solely the responsibility of CHCC and do not necessarily represent the official views of the CDC or the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com. At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. Reggae music fans are in for a treat. Royal Soyo and Tribe Marianas brings to Saipan a lineup of legends who will be performing next week. And to bring you more details on the concert is Palm Trio. Let's go.
What up, Coconuts? We're Palm Trio, and we're excited to announce the Island Music Festival happening this May.
The Indigo Music Festival is set for May 12, 2023 at the Hidden Gardens Saipan Country Club. Palm Trio are the official promoters of the event, and they too are stoked and excited to have a good time.
Anyways, now that we have it here, we're giving away 3 VIP tickets to 1 lucky winner. Details down below.
We love it because we live in a small island, not a lot of things are happening. So when things like this happen, it's like, ooh, exciting,
Yeah, and we always want to make sure that we greet the artists and the people who come over with the Inafamalik and TPL spirit, right? Because that's really what we should be doing.
Yeah, and just to add on, I think having these concerts really brings the people of the CNMI together, and it's one way for us to really unite as one.
Catch a Fire will be making their way to Saipan to headline this year's IMF. Other artists include High Water, Straight Up Jed, Mixed Plate, and High Tide. Brother Jeff from Guam will be the host.
So my favorite is Catch a Fire. I've been listening to them ever since, my parents listen to them. So yeah, I'm really excited to watch them live.
Yeah, it's exciting because we're raised on their music pretty much. Everybody, if you say Catch a Fire, everybody knows their music. And so, yeah, we're super excited.
You got me working, and we putting in every day. You got me working, and we pushing it in every way.
Palm Trio supports local in all ways. And this concert might just be a path to showcasing the talent we have right here in the Marianas.
I think it really, puts us out there. Coming from a small island, we really showcase the talents that we have here on Saipan, especially those who are not really aware of where Saipan is.
There's going to be a band from Saipan that's going to be performing in IMF. They're called High Tide. So I feel like that's really a great way for them to interact with the other artists, put their name out there and stuff.
The concert is 1 week away. Tickets are on sale right now.
So you can purchase your tickets online on the IMF Marianas page. And you can also purchase your tickets at Java Joe's, Borderline, and Tribe Marianas.
And some do's and don'ts. So it is a lawn event, and you're welcome to bring your ice chest, but don't bring anything in your ice chest because they're selling stuff here. Don't bring your barbecue grill, but they're gonna be selling food here. There will be food vendors, and yeah, it's a family fun event, and just come and let's have fun. Let's catch a fire, girl.
Bring your chair, huh?
If you're gonna bring chair for us, make sure it's strong.
Please.
Tonight, KSPN is giving out free tickets to the 2023 Indigo Music Festival, but only if you can answer this question correctly. For a chance to win a free ticket to the Indigo Music Festival happening May 12 at the Saipan Country Club, you must be the first to send me an email with the correct answer. My email is sally@kspn2.com. Now the question is, when was the last time Catch a Fire performed here on Saipan? I need the month and year only. Again, the first to email me with the correct answer will get a chance to jam out to Catch a Fire and much more, and just simply have a good time. And if you weren't able to win this time, stay with us next week for another chance to win. Again, my email is sally@kspn2.com. All right, folks, don't go anywhere. We have sports up next.
Need a new phone? Trade in now and get up to $500 off our best 5G devices. Trade in your older phone in any condition and step up to better savings and speeds only our 5G network can provide. Check out our website and catch up on the best mobile experience. Trade in now. Docomo Pacific. Better together.
All workers have the right to a safe workplace. Employers must provide a workplace that is free from recognized hazards and comply with applicable OSHA standards, including proper reporting of injuries. Training needs to be done in a language and vocabulary employees can understand, and an OSHA information poster must be displayed prominently in the workplace. Workers, you have the right to raise a safety or health concern with your employer or OSHA without being retaliated against, and request an OSHA consultation of your workplace if you believe there are unsafe or unhealthy conditions. OSHA can help. Free assistance to identify and correct hazards is available to small and medium-sized employers without citation or penalty. So look out, speak up, and stay safe. Job safety and health, it's not only good practice, it's the law. Check out OSHA.gov or call 664-3154 or 3155.
Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Over the past months, we featured a variety of running races that have happened here on the island, and you've seen people of all ages and backgrounds take part in these races. This weekend, the whole nation is celebrating running, especially for the youth. May 7 is Kids Athletics Day, which is dedicated to celebrating children and young people who participate in athletics and stays active. Robin Sapong Eugenio, who is the General Secretary of the Northern Marianas Athletics, believes that every child is born to move, play, and explore no matter where they are in the world or what their circumstance is. NMA is aiming to use the power of athletics to inspire children to get moving, be more active, develop skills and confidence, and to connect with sports and physical activity for life. This year's theme is Move, Play, Explore. And to join in this celebration, NMA encourages you to share pictures on social media of kids on the track or simply running, and use the hashtag Kids Athletics Day and tag the Northern Marianas Athletics. Our next story is a bicycle race up in the north. Let's take a look. The Saipan Unity Lions Club held its 7th annual bicycle race on Saturday morning at the Bonsai Cliff in Marti. Over 60 cyclists joined this year's annual race. In the long course road bike category, Joel Buko topped the men's division by crossing the finish line in 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 16 seconds. Second place is Ren Gaviola, who finished the race in 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 3 seconds. Nap Dizon finished third with a time of 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 40 seconds. Meanwhile, Robin Spaeth topped the women's division with a time of 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 55 seconds. J. Ann Felipe, second place. Her time, 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 7 seconds. Third place is Shauna Brentfleck with a time of 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 17 seconds. In the mountain bike category, Rolando Gakayan first place with a time of 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 48 seconds. Mike Aparte took the second spot with a time of 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 31 seconds. And third place, Hernan Cristobal with a time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 11 seconds. Saipan Unity Lions Club President Lindy May Molano tells us more about this event.
We're doing our 7th annual bike race as our signature project for the club.
Moleno is very happy with the turnout and appreciates the support from their club and from the community.
For this annual bike race, 7th annual bike race, Saipan Unity Lions, in behalf of Saipan Unity Lions Club, we thank our donors and sponsors, most to our bikers, and our club members, of course, to make this event possible.
What's the move? What's the move?
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goats Gym, and today we're going to go over the kettlebell deadlift. Fantastic exercise to build overall strength, particularly in the legs and hips. Remember, we want to make sure that our setup is in good position. If you set up in a bad position, it's not going to look good and it's certainly not going to feel good. So a common error setup is obviously a rounded upper back. 2 simple ways of correcting that. All I'm going to have Vince do here is extend his arms up here, and all he's going to do is think about reaching long and pushing his hips back. Reach long and push your hips back. So as you can see, he's already in good position. Now all he's going to do is grab that kettlebell. He's got tension in his legs and in his back. All he's going to do is just stand up tall, finish with his glutes.
And for your KSPN weather report, tonight and Saturday, mostly cloudy with scattered showers. East wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. Lows around 78, highs around 87. Chance of showers is at 30%. This weekend's forecast, partly cloudy with isolated showers. East wind 15 to 20 miles per hour. Lows around 79, highs 85. Chance of showers is at 20%. Your marine forecast, moderate trade winds will continue into Saturday and could become gentle at times. Combined seas of 6 to 7 feet will fall to between 5 and 6 feet Friday and could drop another foot by Monday. Low tide is at 2:21 p.m., high tide at 9:08 p.m., sunrise 5:52 p.m., and the sunset, you can catch that at 6:36 p.m. All right, there you go, Marianas. That is your weekend edition for the news, sports, and weather. Thank you so much for watching the Channel 2 News. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday for more.